Well, another beautiful day in the mines. I yearn for the mines. I yearn for the mines. I fucking love them. They're my favorite. Let me out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is where I like to be. So, this is here what you do. You take rock, you take ore, and you put it in here. And that gives you money. It's pulled up. It's pulled up to the shaft. So now we just keep looking for rock or ore. Chest? Something could be in chest. Ugh. Maybe if I put it in... Maybe if I put it in shredder. No, the box don't do nothing. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't even have tools. I got rock. I think this is iron ore. Drop that in there. Give me some money. Collect pickaxe. Oh, pickaxe. Yes. I would like to collect. How do I interact with F? Take. Put it in here. It's tough getting iron and everything at the beginning, you know. It's hard because the back, it aches. I'm not a young lad anymore. I'm 35 years old now, okay? And mine work is not easy. You gotta bend. You gotta use your knees a lot. You gotta move your shoulders a lot. You gotta use your back a lot. You know how that's been doing lately. Purchase magnet from the computer shop. Mining tools magnet. Okay. Now we can start getting a little bit more crazy with our stuff. Now we can start getting a little bit more wild. We got the magnet. The magnet's gonna grab all the ore we've broke. It's gonna make it so we can put it all in a big bundle. Like that. Now, $75 in my pocket. Now we just gotta grab a whole bunch of bullshit. Now, I love games like this. Now, where this game hooked me, at least, like, the thing that made me actually go and buy this game was when I saw that this factory-type game had physics. You don't see that a lot in factory games. It's always like a static item on a conveyor belt that gets moved to machine A and outputted and sent to machine B. You don't ever get to see one with physics. And this whole factory sim is with physics. And I'm pumped for it. I'm all for it. And it's the mines. I love the mines, dude. The mines. They speak to me. I got 140 bucks. Need more coal. Need more iron. You must be coal. And that means you're iron. Pink stone is iron. There we go. All right. I'm gonna grab you all. God, the ads. What ads? You guys don't even get ads right now. You guys only get ads on my channel if I make you get ads, I think. And I haven't activated ads in forever. I'll give you ads if you want ads. I'll fucking give you ads. You just got him. Man, you need to subscribe already. You need to subscribe already. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's pre-roll ads because I haven't been running ads. So you'll get the pre-roll ad, but then because I don't run ads very often, you won't get them once you're here. You get them in the pre-roll. What I usually do is when I go for like a bathroom break or something, I run 3 minutes of ads because that gives you an hour free from pre-roll ads. And it's kind of like this balance, you know? Some people hate pre-roll ads and they don't mind like short ads in the middle of the stream. Some people hate... Oh, Cryptic, that's so nice of you, but don't do that. She knows better. Don't do that. She knows better. She gets gift subs all the time. I think she's like a streak subber for my channel, and I think they're all gifted. Now let's get to real work here. Doing me dirty. That's what friends are for. Now this big box here is going to change our life. This big box here is going to change our life. Iron. I mean, I have an alert on my thing letting me know that I'm 2 gift subs away from 100 gift subs. But I think that's just on my channel. No, life's hard. This is what mining's really about. Oh, is it too much? Working for the man? I am the man. I think. I don't really know who I'm working for here. Justwall's not even here. Justwall's not even here. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Conveyors. Straight. We're going to need a lot of them. We don't have the money for it yet. I need to go get stuff. This is going to be the biggest haul yet. This is going to be the biggest haul yet. Watch this. This one's going to be nutso. Have you put any of the voice lines in the game yet? Cryptic? Got this magnet here. This magnet does miraculous things. Get out of here. I'm excited. I'm nervous too, though. Yeah, I think I came from this way. All right, I'm moving slow right now, which is why it's like jittery. Because I've got so much shit. All right, into the bin with you. Nom nom, eat up. In you go. Yeah. I mean, that fits, Slotty. You would be buying Molly, for sure. I mean, that just fits. That doesn't even sound weird to me.
Bruh.
There we go. We got the goods. Oh, I forgot about this. We've also got this big pile of shit from over here. Here. Nom nom. Eat up. Let's see here. Oh, how do I fix you? Take. Like over here. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, that's an auto miner. Do I have one for... I mean... Kind of like fucking made this really hard on myself. Yeah, thank you. I'll put all this away. Put it into the chute. Man, I don't... Cryptic, do you ever play, like, logic-based puzzle games? Like, kind of like what coding has, like, and statements, if statements, booleans, stuff like that. I love those types of games. There's not a ton of them. I've been thinking about them more and more recently. I need to find the money machine. You struggle with code? I liked coding a lot. I just hated, like, being given work to do with coding. I like doing stuff on my own. That's kind of what killed programming for me. Was when I started, like, actually having to do it for work. And I was like, I hate doing shit for work. I was like, I hate it. It completely killed my enjoyment of it. There we go. Now we've got some passive income. Got 20 of this. Not gonna be enough. But we've got some passive income. We've got like real mining stuff happening here now. All I need to do is get enough money so that I can do the same thing to this machine over here. Get in there. Gonna need more. Give me more. Oh, I didn't pick any of the things that I bought up. That would do it. Yay. You're almost there. You're so close. Oh, no. There's a bunch of mistakes with you. You fucking weirdo. And you're all facing the wrong way. Oh, no. That's the only thing that's not facing the wrong way. I played a game of, it was Snake, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows Snake. I played, my first time playing Snake, and what I played Snake mainly on was like the old Nokia cell phone. That my mom had. All right, let's see here. Going this way. Okay, it's looking good. Alrighty, there we go. Why are you the wrong direction? Why are you all the wrong direction? That's so fucking annoying. Because there's no quick way to pick this shit up. Like, you gotta do it individually. There we go. Alright. Pick up all the crap that we may have accidentally dropped. It's just a little bit. But now we've got a solid source of income. World of Goo. Did anyone here ever play World of Goo? I loved the art style in that game. I thought it was a very popular game, but I'm like coming to learn that apparently not a ton of people knew about it. At least not in my friend circle. Perfect. Oh. I don't want to be down here. This is definitely the way life should be. Just us in the mines. No distractions. Yeah, just make a way. Get a ton of stuff here. We're also still making money back home. But World of Goo was such a good game. It was basically a bridge builder, but with blobs of glue or goo. And you just kind of had to use this physics engine to make these insane bridge-like things, but it was more like a living organism. It was super cool. They also made a game called Little Inferno. If you guys ever heard of that one? And it, once again, same unique art style. Little Inferno is one of my favorite indie games because it's such a simple, dumb, fun like game, but the whole experience is really chill. There's the way the story is told to you is so somber and so gentle. And then when you start to get to the end of the game and you get hit with like these story moments, it hits, dude. It's good. Yeah, get in there. There we go. That's enough for 2 more auto miners or crusher. It sure does. But Little Inferno was great. The reason why I brought up the programming question... Oh, shit. I was about to fuck that up real bad. How do I turn it? Oh, I can't turn it. Why does it look like I can? We still got a ton of money. Bam, okay. This is driving me fucking crazy. Wonderful. Now it's like all the same thing, but it's not in my fucking way all the time. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And I assume it's still working. Are you still dropping things in there properly? You are. Alright, so now I need to focus all the money I'm getting on conveyor belts. Oh, I see. There's a piece for this. It's like a half piece. There we go. Now we're getting the resources. We're getting twice the amount of resources on each conveyor. We're just feeding it into the same line. And that works out really good for me. Now, can I do it again? Yes, I can. I'm a coming. Bam. There you go. That's even better. And then we can get a gun that lets us remove supports. And then we're just going to have floating conveyor belts everywhere, which is great. So we've got a much bigger source of income now. Now, we are making a bit of money. We are, but now we do have to follow the game's suggestions and dive into some of the more extravagant machines, because that will make us more money. And it's all about money in the long run. It just is. We're going to make some money right now. We're just going to chill and make some money. All right, so let's take a look at the ore crusher. Gonna need one. Melts ore into ingots. I guess we can't get that yet. Now, the ore crusher, a lot of the machines in this game, they work on... I think we might still be able to make it. They drop in the top. They crush. Oh, because it wouldn't fit. Then it breaks it into smaller chunks. And sometimes really good stuff comes out. And now comes the question, will it work? Will it work? I think it just works. I'm thinking we take this out of here. We run this through just like it has been. And then here, we place a machine. this. We want to have a bit of a leeway, and then we have machine. And then we have the machine go right back up. To here. So now the next thing we're going to need is we need a sorter. So there are some things that we don't want going through. Now, every once in a while, these conveyor belts, because of the way they are, they're going to spit out a jewel. And we want that jewel. But if we drop that jewel into an ore processor like that, it's going to shatter. So we want to just find one jewel. Speeding up time a bit here. Till I see one. Because they're percent based, right? So, right there. So we're going to take this jewel. We're going to put it in the basket. We're now saying if this item enters this thing, you need to not send it through the fucking ore processor. Just drop it back onto the conveyor belt and let it go. And now I want to see if we can show that happening. We just need a jewel. They are rare, but they actually show up pretty often. Right there. So we got one here. So if we set this up right, it should come through, and instead of getting destroyed, it should be spit out. Yes. And then it'll end up back on the conveyor belt. So we get the full deal. Okay, so we're crushing that up. We have a ton of money. Deposit coal. I think I'm going to get 2 more auto miners. Is Cryptic still here? There's a game I'd like to show Cryptic that I think is really neat. The type of thing I was like trying to segue into earlier. And we're sending them. I was going to show you a game. This is still doing its thing. I'm going to mute this application. Open up another one. I was talking to you earlier about like coding games. I know you said you're on the creative side. You are a lot like Just Wall. Just Wall seems to have a big creative streak in him when it comes to art and stuff like that. But he's also very good at coding. But his strengths definitely lie in the Creative side of things. Steam and it failed. I don't know what that means. Don't do this. What is Steam causing me problems? Oh, I think Steam crashed. No, don't shut down MineMogul. No! I needed to save that. Oh, that breaks my heart. It worked though. There was a game that I love to play. It's from the same devs of Goo World, or Planet of Goo, and Little Inferno. It's called Human Resource Machine, and it's, oh no. No, I don't think I'm at that point. But like Busy Mailroom, this is how the game works. It's kind of neat, but it's a logic-based game. So this is how I have it set up. So it was grab each thing from the inbox and drop each one into the outbox. So jump is just a loop, like a basic loop. So you go and you do the thing. And then these are the levels I'm like stuck at now. But they get crazy. Copy time. Not copy time. The tripler room. So for each thing in the inbox, triple it and outbox the result. So I would take inbox, copy 2-0, add 0, outbox, jump. Back to the beginning. And then they're like the levels that I got trapped at. They were up here. No, but this is a good example of what it like turns into. Send each thing from the inbox to the outbox, but if a number is negative, first remove its negative sign. So you get different commands like as you go through the game. It's a really neat game. So I played the shit out of this game. I got stuck eventually, but they ended up getting really, really tough. Like, ridiculously. For each 2 things in the inbox, multiply them and outbox the result. Don't worry about negative numbers for now. This was such a pain. So like I said, I played a lot of this game. I got stuck here. There's still a lot more to go. I got stuck about halfway through the game. But They made a sequel, and the sequel is called 7 Billion Humans. Same art style, same everything. The big difference was, oh no, we're only at 5 years. Let's try one. See if I can do one. So the difference between 7 Billion Humans and Human Resource Machine is 7 Billion Humans deals with multiple people. So we can go through the steps individually to see where they fucked up. Yeah, they fucked up because there's a jump here. This jump needs to be out of there. If is nothing, no. We face right turns this whole time. If, can I make it bigger? If right is nothing, it's completely equal to nothing. And, or step left, step down, 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 pick up. Maybe like that. Oh, but why would it do that? All right, if right equals nothing. So you check, but it is, oh, if it's a hole, try that. But it's not a hole. It's equal to hole. Why don't I just get rid of all this bullshit and just like really sloppy do it? Like this would be like that, down, down, pick up. Yeah, we need one more. Step. The right. Nothing to pick up. So we need one more at the bottom for down. So I wonder if there's any that I've done that has multiple people. Yeah, so this is like what it gets into. Each worker has a data cube either on their left or right side. Walk toward that cube, continue walking in that direction so you fall into a nice safe hole. So then this is what I set up for this level. Very simple. But it gets fucking crazy. This character is really early, but I played a ton of this game. And this one goes on for longer than the other one. But I'm a sucker for those games. Like it would be so cool sometime to get you guys involved in me looking for games. I mean, the goal is always to make the code more efficient. That's what that entire game is about. It's not only about doing, the goal is to complete the mission that is given to you when the level starts. But if you want to get the best score, then you got to make it efficient. You got to make it run well. I think in that game they let you look at the different like answers to something. I think. I've made it up to level 20 in this. So do they let you look? Nice line at the bottom row between the two arrows. Okay, so we have all these people. Everything we put here is going to control all these guys. So I need them to step down. And if below them equals a cube. No. Step down. The first thing I'm going to want them to do is if where they are is a cube, I want them to pick up. Else, step down. And I want that to jump to here. To here. We don't need to put it up at the top. That'll take too much time. So let's just test that. They should go down until they find a cube and then pick it up. Perfect. So then I want them to step down. I'll step down, jump. We don't even need to do a jump here. I don't think. Yeah, we do. Okay. So we want them to keep step down, which we already have. But if in front of them equals a hole, then I want them to drop what they have. That should be it. We need one more jump. At the step. Like that, I think. Okay, so why did no one else do it? I think like that should do it. No, it's just her. Why would it be just her? We're telling them step down. If there's a cube, what if I do it here? Yeah, okay, so we can't do that. It has to be here. If it's a cube, pick it up. Else, step down. So anyone who runs into it, this else step down is the problem. So if you go down, see it, pick it up. Else, step down. That makes sense. Jump here. Nope, right here. I'll step down. Like this, I think. Nope. They hate that shit. They really like that jump command there. So why are they... Oh, else step down. So I would mess with this for a long time. So they're all going through the paces, but only one of them is actually following the rules. If... Oh, wait. Else step down. Yeah, I think that step is wrong. I think it has to be here. Just like that. So then I think when we go to a level we've already done, I thought we could see like the status of this level or something. Like we could see other solutions to it. Yeah, that's me. Hey, you just put me in here. So you don't get to share it in this one. In Human Resource Machine you did, I'm pretty sure. Looks like it auto-saved. But no, I would love to just kind of go through different games with you guys. Or at least just introduce you to some. That's the whole reason why I even make content. I enjoy showing you guys really weird games that you probably don't know. And I always make it sound like it's really hard, but the reality is because I play so many obscure weird games, I get recommended them a lot. Like I've cursed my Steam recommended and basically my recommended on every website. Oh, hold on one second. Okay. There were so many different games that I've played on my own time that you guys never got to see that I didn't think they would be good for the stream. Like that. And that's, I think, one of the things that makes my streams a bit awkward is I kind of gave up, like, I don't know, like 10 years ago about, like, testing games before I showed them on stream. That's why, like, we play some and they're just trash. Because I like to go into it blind. I feel like it's almost dishonest if I play a game before I say, hey, we're gonna, like, check out this game. Well, we're not really checking out this game if I've already seen it. I'm just showing it to you guys. So I try and go in blind. I've been doing that with Resident Evil 9, too. I completely have stopped watching, like, I'll watch E3 type events where they show some trailers, and then I won't watch anything about any games outside of that. I go into them as blind as I can. We're making mad money. We need a blast furnace, it says. Blast furnace. I remember this. This is when things get a little bit weird. There you go. It's all good. Bunch of things go in the blast furnace. Blast furnace makes gross bars. This won't work. This setup won't work. That one's perfect. What's not perfect is what's going on back here. I need to remove this. And I need another sorter. But then I need coal. There is coal that's coming down these conveyor belts sometimes. Like this. I need this to be sent somewhere else. And you're not going to work either. I just need a shit ton of conveyor belts. There we go. That should do the trick. So this is all good and great. Now I pretty much only got iron coming through here. So that's fine. The blast furnace can take care of all that. That goes up into here, which means that this now has to come out. I mean, that's still fine. Over here, like this. So now gems and coal are spared. Only iron is sent through to here. And that all that iron gets turned into proper bars. They're dirty, but they work. But they're only dirty for now. If I get a polishing machine... Yeah, this is great, dude. And they just introduced a new map that's way more open than the first one. The first one is very tight corridors, so you are snaking these things through, well, caves. And I think we'll end up doing that here too, but we're definitely going to be using this entire room for conveyor belts. It's going to be a nightmare. Y'all getting tossed in. But where is... So we are making iron. We're not making any copper ingots. I don't think we have a copper area set up yet. Iron, coal. Like that. We gotta make it bigger. We're gonna make... Basically, we're gonna make a spaghetti factory in here. Spaghetti factories are my favorite thing in the world. They just make me really happy when you have the absolute most ridiculous conveyor belt system. that's still like working. Like it shouldn't be, but it is. You know what? I kind of like this more. Yeah, this makes me happy, actually. This makes me happy. This disjointed conveyor belt thing that just happens for no reason. I'm going to replicate that in other places as well. So you've got all this stuff. There is a tool I need to get. Locked still. Well, I wanted an auto miner. I'll take that. I will find a spot where copper is being created. And it will be mine. My fear is that the only place I saw copper was in the cave, and I'm going to have to run it all the way out from the cave. Which, I mean, if I have to, I have to. It is what it is. Iron. This says that it's a thing, but it's not a thing. Oh, it's because this. Get out of here. What are you? Really, man? I mean, the floor is yours. Okay, well, that's bugged. For sale. $2,400. I'll be back. The only place I have seen copper is through the mine that we went in. I think it was over here. Yeah. This is the only place I've seen copper. It was down in here. Coal, 73%. Copper, 24%. Copper, 92%. That's the one. That's the one. So you gotta kind of like, I love making them as compact and cool as possible. I love absolute fucking chaos where, like, you should have seen my Satisfactory world. I refuse to use the, like, automated, like, vehicles thing at all. I only used conveyor belts, and I went, like, throughout a lot of the world. You would be at my base and you would look out, and all you would see was an absolute spider web of conveyor belts. And it was beautiful. And it made me so happy because I was still crushing the game. There weren't copper ingots, though. That changes things. That changes things. That means we're gonna have to get an ore crusher and a blast furnace. Here's the ore crusher. Here's the blast furnace. And we're gonna have to spit that out, and we're gonna have to raise it again. Or do we even have to raise it again? Yeah, we would. They'll just connect. It doesn't even matter. They'll connect. And anything that's not that, it gets fucked. So we've got this thing going on. We're now getting copper ingots. That's good. We're making money. I mean, that's the big thing. No, it's really cool. One thing I would love to do, and I like, there's all these ideas I have that I would love to do that I just don't know how to do them. But like, I would love to get like, I'd love to find out what all of my like people in my community, what their favorite games are, and then go through it in a stream series where I actually play my community's favorite games. But like, when I do stuff like that, no one responds. And I'm not guilt tripping you guys. I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm just saying that's just what happens. No one responds. I'll get like 1 or 2 things, but that's not the community. That's 2 people. But it would be really cool to check out like everyone's favorite games. All right, so we got this going on. And this is a good thing. Give me the goods. Yeah, right. I'm not actually most of the servers, like 90% of the servers I'm in are muted completely. So I don't get any notifications from them. Having it as a redeem is a really great idea. The only issue would be like if someone says, "Oh my," like if I have 4 people tell me their favorite game is Fallout 4, I'll be like, I already did that one. Right, so we have our research. We get different sort of things. Conveyor cannons is great. This is what I've been waiting for. The support wrench. This is where we can finally fix our base. So that it doesn't make sense anymore, but it's so much nicer. No conveyor belts must have supports. Just floating conveyor belts. Another game that's really great like this, if you haven't played it, I highly recommend checking it out, is Shapes. Shapes 2 is out now. They just added a new game mode that's supposed to make it more like a factory sim. So I'll probably end up checking that out on my own time for sure. Now this is looking good. Got a support in sight. I can run wherever the hell I want to. We're still crushing it in the money-making department. Purchase a rolling mill. Finally, we're getting there. I don't need the hammer. The hammer can be in the inventory. The rolling mill, I don't even know what that is just yet. Rolls ingots into plates. My brother in Christ, I don't have the space. How big is it? Yeah, I don't have it. I got like a thing going on here. Alright, I'll fix it. I'll fix it, don't worry. It's gonna be a little scuffed, but I'll fix it. I need a polishing table first. I need to go find diamond. I'm excited to see your game, Cryptic. But gotta have diamond deep in the back, right? Like, that's how this usually works. Jesus Christ, there's so much to this area. Purchase. I'm not buying nothing. Oh, so I'm like up in the higher reaches. Oh, this is where I'm taking copper from. Okay, so this area is big, but it's not as complex as I thought it was. This one big loot. For sale. Get out of my way. $5,000? I'm not giving these people. I'm gonna blow all this stuff up. For sale. There might not wait. $2,400. Oh, so we do have to buy these areas. Oh, shit. There's like a whole thing. It's good that you've been like really into it recently. Make sure you're taking your breaks though. Burnout's very real and it sneaks up on you. When I'm making music, there will be like pretty often every couple days I have to like stop as much as I want to. I have to like stop working on the song for like 1 or 2 days because I like stop hearing the song right. Like I'm not looking at things the same way as I am normally. I fall into this like zone that's actually negative. But I find after 1 or 2 days of rest, I come back and it's like fresh. Where the fuck am I gonna find this diamond? There are so many spots for sale. Now I am lost. Excuse me. I think I want to switch games for a little bit. But I'm at like, dude, the stream is over. We're just kind of like hanging out now. I'm gonna probably check out a couple different types of games. Oh, damn. I found a tunnel that goes right to my base. I'm still making mad money. We can't be upset about that. That's great news. What I want to know is if I have the auto miner. I do have the auto miner. We need 3 diamond gems. Should one of these give diamond? This is a 0.2% chance. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't get a lot of notifications from indies. Should though. Diamond 0.3. This would be iron, right? Yeah, that's iron. I can work with you then. Come on. Okay, we got this. Fair enough. I lock in when I'm like into something. I will sit there for 18 hours straight, just completely focused on it. I'll only get up to like go to the bathroom and maybe grab something to eat, but I probably won't actually eat a lot. Yeah, I love this cursed step that we got going on here. Look at this cursed shit. Look at this cursed shit. This is awesome, dude. More conveyor belts need to be like this. Yeah, I get hangry, but I don't get like angry. I just get really tired. And I sleep a lot. I'll stay up for like a day and a half working on something and then I'll go to sleep for a day. Should all be filtered out. Wonderful. You're all being fed in. This conveyor belt's getting real busy now. Ever since the new arrival. God, all this stuff coming in. This looks beautiful. Now this has a lot. Should have a lot coming through it. Because it's 2 iron generators going at the same time. That are feeding into... Oh, they're feeding into here. Oh, that's unfortunate for this game world. It's unfortunate for this game world. Because that's not going to work then. That's a lot of iron. Ow, I got hit in the fucking face. Let's see here. There we go. And then we just got to get rid of the supports. There we go. We got this. We got this multi-step conveyor that brings everything to where it should be. I've gotten 1 diamond gem, so things are happening. And I'm making money. You know, one of the things that I think is that like this whole me helping indie developers thing. It has like some really weird things that stick with you. And it's not like this stuff you might expect. I think what sticks with me the most since all the time I'm doing this, which is like fucking like 15, 16 years for just helping indie devs, and 2004, so 22, 23 years of making content online. It's the game devs you meet that you really like. You like their game, everything like that. And they like don't finish their game and they vanish. And it's like not like they're like they didn't abandon it. Just like life happened. There's one dev I like will post shit in his game's discussion board on Steam. Just to let him know like I'm thinking about him and I love the game. Yeah, the game was called Kin's Chronicles. It was actually sick, and I would love to see him keep making games. And I like to think that Ed Atkins will make a return to game dev at some point. I still think out of all my friends, like Rick, Just Wall, Wirehead, and they'd probably all agree. I'm not kidding. They'd probably all agree. Ed Atkins is a brilliant developer. But like, he's not even, like because you look at his games, he's not even like a super crazy developer, but his mind for game development is incredible. Why does everything make crunching sounds like things are breaking so much? What's breaking? They're all iron, right? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, we've got a problem up here. We are not smelting fast enough. We've got a real issue here, Doctor. It's not, they're not happening fast enough. They're just not happening fast enough, but I don't know what I can fucking do about that. Oh dear. How can I split this? I don't have a splitter. We don't have splitters. Sorter basket, sorter conveyor, sorts items, set the filter by placing items inside the basket. Sorts items, sorting could help. But we're We don't need to sort. We need to split. Because if we sort it out, it's not gonna help it. We need a splitter. A roller splitter. There's gotta be other splitters except the roller splitter. You better fucking think. Because this situation's getting dire. Is this iron? They're the same thing. I'm not crazy. I guess that's just what it sounds like when it's crushing shit. This is getting real bad. What can I do? I have the dumbest idea ever. And I think it's just dumb enough to work. And you guys are going to be mad about it even. You guys are probably going to be mad about the conclusion I've come up to. Especially Cryptic, who says he likes having everything organized. You're going to fucking dig this. But you notice how it's all fallen down? Well, what if there was a conveyor belt that you could use that would ensure no waste? No, I don't need you. There we go, man. Like, yeah, stuff falls off, but just ends up right back on the belt, goes back for its ride. And there's no waste. It just all feeds right back into the line. See all those bits falling off. They're just going right back into line. No waste. This was a little wasteful. I take responsibility for that. There we go. I think that's going to be perfect now. Just get in there. One. This is perfect. This all works now. Perfect. It's starting to... See, like, does it really bunch up all that much? I think something bad happened, because that looks like it's managing it pretty well. Oh, it is slowly filling up, huh? Man, it had to have been sitting there for a while. I want to speed this up and see this in real time. It didn't work. It didn't work because I forgot that I closed the game and reopened it, which removes any effect it has. Yeah, it's just piling up. But if it falls off, it's going right back around. I think this is good. I think this is a good point for us. They want me to do iron plates, and they still want diamond gems. I really thought the diamond gems would have happened by now, just like through chance. They have a chance to spawn diamond gems in some places. They're just not. Or I'm sending them through fucking machines, so they never get a chance. But I haven't even seen a diamond once. This is my favorite conveyor belt. I need to do this in more games. Well, most games don't let you do this because they're not physics-based. This is beautiful. Like, this is incredible. I need this in more factory games. This drop it constantly conveyor belt. I'm gonna have so much fun with that style of conveyor belt. And this sorting system is fucking cursed. All this for coal. All this for coal. The gems I can get. I do need that polishing machine really bad. Change this up too. Save my game. We're gonna go to something else.